Hey guys, it's Rufi Star and I hope you are all doing very well. Today I want to delve into one of the most interesting topics that has been buzzing many people in the One Piece community. The topic being the matchups for this grand war in Onigashima. Now I know it's a very hard topic to deal with because of the involvement of so many epic and awesome characters. We literally can't predict which opponent one will get. But as seen in the latest chapter 978, the battle will probably be happening in different places with forces divided into different groups serving their own purpose, because this is turning out to be a very sneaky attack with proper infiltration, unlike the straight-on confrontation on Marineford. Marineford was literally a claustrophobic full of grandeur with battle going all around. So it will be interesting to see how will the rebellions settle themselves in and turn the war into something epic. Okay, I think I made the introduction too long. But anyways, for today, the main topic that I want to discuss is specifically about Zoro only. About who are going to be his main opponents in this upcoming war. So let's begin. The one thing that is crystal clear up to now for almost every Zoro fan is that King will be his main opponent. As it would make sense because pre-time skip, the monster trio used to always go in one order. That being Luffy taking the main boss, Zoro the second strongest and Sanji the third strongest. Even back in Dressrosa, while Luffy took on Doflamingo, Zoro took on Pika, who was undoubtedly the second strongest after Dofi in his crew, specifically not counting Vergo because he died back in Punk Hazard. So it's very safe to assume that he's going to fight King as he's the second strongest of the Beast Pirates or simply the first commander of the Beast Pirates. The other reason people want Zoro to fight King is because he has not got a single serious fight after the time skip. So he has to get one in Wano properly. More of considering his given portrayal, his role in the future and his special dream which he wants to achieve, the world's strongest swordsman title. And again adding more, this is the best arc for Zoro to sign. So taking everything in, it makes sense for him to fight King, right? Yes, I also think he is going to fight King as his main final opponent, but there's one important thing I want to add. In my personal opinion, I don't see King and Zoro having a pure 1v1 battle. I also briefly explained it in my Straw Hats Bounty After Wano video. The reason I said so was because it's a war. Normally, if only the Straw Hats were the main big highlight of one arc, then it would have totally made sense that they would be getting the only share for defeating the big bosses. But in this particular arc, the main focus are not only the Straw Hats, but also the Worst Generation, the Scabbards and the Minks, so they will also be playing very important role in defeating the Beast Pirates altogether. The other reason is King is the first commander and I think we shouldn't underestimate the first commanders, as even Luffy barely won against Katakuri. But that was not the end. Luffy didn't overpower him in terms of strength or power, rather won because of his superior will. And also because of Katakuri's fairness action in the battle as he stabbed himself to be on equal terms with Luffy. Anyways, this very reason makes me believe that Zoro will not be fighting King like purely 1v1 or just Zoro will be fighting him entirely by himself. Maybe, but still again it's hard to say because it's a war. Now to give some respect to Zoro, I still think he will have the biggest contribution on defeating King, like being able to fight him the most, damage him the most and also giving that awesome final move to defeat King at last. Like again, I want to remind you guys, I said pure, meaning fighting 1v1 without anyone's intervention. So now the main question stands. If Zoro is not getting a pure 1v1 against King, then who he will get one against? The answer is Huzu. In my opinion, Huzu is top 2 strongest Tobi Roppo. And he should be around commander level, like 3rd commander level. In the official release, it seemed to be that Black Maria referred Huzu rather than X-Drake to be the replacement of Queen. So at least Huzu and X-Drake should be the strongest out of the Tobi Roppo. Lots of people are even saying that the guy we saw back in chapter 675 and 692 from Kaido's side to be Huzu, meaning that they are not to be underestimated, which is further backed up by page 1 as he wasn't defeated by Sanji and is completely fine right now. The other main reason is he has a sword. So I think he will be a very good opponent for Zoro, who is going to have a pure 1v1 with him without any intervention, like from start to end it's going to be 1v1 where Zoro will defeat him. This also in my opinion means Zoro will finally be getting the limelight as he fights and finishes the strongest commander and one of the two strongest Tobi Roppo. This will be perfect for him honestly. Also, after finishing these battles, I highly suspect him going to help Luffy to fight Kaido as a backup. Now on this note, I think same pattern will be applied with Sanji. His two main big opponents are going to be Queen, which again I don't think he will fight him purely 1v1, and Page 1, who I think will fight Sanji purely 1v1 because Sanji didn't finish him off back then, which will also make Page 1 to fight Sanji to settle the unfinished beef between them once for all. So that was the video guys. As per my conclusion, I would like to say Zoro having these two epic fights with his bandana on will totally justify him in this arc as a very talented and capable fighter who truly represents himself as the right hand of the future Pirate King. If you agree with this video, then do leave a like, and if your opinion differs, then please feel free to share your opinions in the comment section below. Also do subscribe for future content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.